Hi, welcome back to another episode of We're Attempting to Do Things. Today we're going to try and sun dry some food. So we've got some pineapple that we've already peeled and sliced. We've also got some cherry tomatoes that we're going to attempt to dry, and some apples that we've peeled and sliced. All of these have also been washed already. Here I've got a tin serving dish with a tea towel in the bottom, and we've also got a food net that we're going to put over so that nothing unsavory comes and sits on the thing. What we're going to do with this, we're going to put it over, and then we've got these little bulldog clips that we're going to clip it on to the sides of the tray to hold it steady, because we're going to put it outside in the sun and hope for the best. So we're going to just lay out all of our ingredients so that they're not overlapping too much, so they don't prevent each other from drying. I'm just putting everything in one tray because this is an experiment at the moment and we're not 100% sure it's going to go the way we're hoping it will. So I'm going to lay all of this out and then I'll be back. Okay, so we've got all of our fruit and that lined up. So we've got our tomato, pineapple and apples. They didn't all fit in one, so we did some more pineapple and apple in a second tray. Now I'm going to cover it with the food net, clip it on, and then we will go and put them outside in the sun. And we'll come back in a few days and see what's happened. We are going to probably bring them in overnight because it is rainy season here in Johannesburg at the moment. So we've been getting quite a bit of rain overnight, and obviously we don't want to leave these trays outside and have them rained in. So here's our food nets. This is how we're going to cover it up. So we'll basically just put this food net over both of them, clip them on, clip it on with our bulldog clips, and let them chill in the sun for a bit. Hi, it's Nix from Eco Villages. So just an update on our sun drying that we've had going. So we started these yesterday. We've got some tomatoes that are getting there. They're still a few good few days off, we think. Then we did some pineapple. So here's our pineapple. We're gonna flip them in the container now, so that the other side can get a little bit of sun. And we also did some apples. The apples, you'll see, are a lot further along than anything else. So we're going to flip the apples over, and then tomorrow morning, once the sun's back out again, we'll put this back out into the sun and update you again in a few days. Hi, it's Nix again. Today is day 3 of our sun drying efforts. We've done tomatoes, pineapples and apples. The tomatoes I think can still go a couple more days, but the pineapple and the apple we're actually going to put in these little jars that we got olives in them a while ago. So we've just sort of washed them out, and we're going to just package these that are ready inside these little jars. We're going to seal them up nice and tight, and then we'll keep them for when we want them. So here's one of our apple slices. You can see that's quite dry now. I think that's quite dry enough. And then here's one of our pineapple slices. They have discolored slightly. That's probably from being out in the sun, but I think they're going to be delicious nonetheless. I don't know if these are all going to fit in here. Okay, so I'm just trying to get them all to fit inside this little jar, and then we'll close it up and eat it sometime soon, probably. So here are the lids. So we'll just close them up nicely and pack these away somewhere safe.
Okay, so our tomatoes have been simmering away for 10 minutes. We are going to just leave them in the water. You can see they're starting to reconstitute a little bit, which is what we want to see, but not too much. And then we're going to drain them and dry them. We'll bring you back for that step. Okay, they have been soaking for about 5 minutes. So we are going to go and drain them. Just in a colander. Come. Chuck them all in. Once they're all drained, we are going to put them on a just clean dish towel here. Empty them out and dry them off before we put them into our olive oil. And once we've got them in olive oil, we're going to refrigerate. So we're just going to pat them nice and dry. We've got a nice clean jar here. As you can see, they're nice and dry. Maybe give them just another pat to get those bottom ones. Okay, then we're going to funnel them into a jar or place them into our jar, and we will be back. Remember, don't ever press them down because you don't want to have too much in, and you want to leave enough headspace. So if you want to just give your bottle a shake, you can do that. If they don't all fit, we'll put them in another jar.
What do we do with the last
And the last remaining step is we are just going to top this jar up with extra virgin olive oil till the olive oil covers over the tomatoes. Let it cover a little more. And then we can seal up our delicious sun-dried tomatoes and just give that a wash. And put them in the fridge.